Levi from InterNACHI Marketing with another quick logo process video. Today we're going to talk through the Hubler Inspections logo. This inspector had a t-shirt from a company his father owned up here. Sometimes the style of an older logo can be an inspiration for a new logo. You can also take an older logo design and make changes to the logo so that it's more effective at the top of a website. Because sometimes the way you want to use a logo, where you want to put it, can just change over time. A good example, like in real life, would be like the Century 21 logo update and the DuPont logo update. With Century 21, what happens when you have a yellow house on a white background is it kind of starts to get hard to see, especially when the logo gets small. So they just got rid of it and kind of used this C21 layout. With DuPont, like the thin outline, when it gets smaller, kind of gets harder to read, and kind of this spacing isn't great for like a website, so they just got rid of it and made it more bold. So with the above logo, the thin outline around text is fine if your logo is large. If it's like big on a t-shirt and you're always seeing it about this scale, or from a little bit further away, it works and it's functional. But it doesn't necessarily work well on the top of a website where the logo is much smaller. So in setting up a new logo, I wanted to have a similar script feel, but I wanted to keep the logo readable when you scale the logo down. So you can see this up here, when you get it really small, kind of starts to bleed together, and you kind of have to squint to make it out. And when you space out the letters a little bit further and give it a little bit more air, you can kind of read the logo better with the older vintage script type font. So the types of marketing for your logo that are effective can change over time. And it's always important to keep an eye on how your logo is working. A good example of this process would be to just pay attention to how well your logo works on a yard sign by driving past the yard sign instead of standing less than a foot away from it. Because those are different ways of seeing, and your clients are going to see your logo from further away. So it's good to just think about these things as you're designing your logo. If you need help updating a logo, you can get a hold of us at marketing.nachi.org. Thanks for your time.